tous et bienvenue sur notre chaîne. C'est un grand plaisir de vous revoir cette fois-ci avec notre nouvelle leçon. Aujourd'hui, nous allons apprendre les articles définis. Allons-y. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's a great pleasure to see you again today with our new lesson. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about the definite article, right? So today, I'm gonna teach you when to use the definite article in French and what they are if we compare with English definite article. And at the end of this lesson, I'm going to give you some list of French nouns which will help you to understand that when to use each and every article in French depending on gender and numbers, right? So if you are watching me for the first time, then my name is Kezran and I'm your French teacher. My lessons are based on DELF exam preparation, and you will get some grammar, vocabulary, and you can also improve your pronunciation by watching my video. And if you don't want to miss any of my lessons, then do subscribe and activate the bell icon to receive all the notification. I'm not going to waste your time. Let's get started. So first of all, we are going to learn that when to use the definite article, right? When we use the definite article, we use it to talk about a particular person or particular thing. And also, we use the definite article when we are talking about any general situation, and we use it also after the verb aimer, which means to love or to like, and after the verb adorer, which means to adore, and after the verb préférer, which means to prefer, and after the verb détester, which means to hate, right? So let's go in detail now. What are the definite articles in French if we compare with English? In English, we have only one definite article, which is the. But in equivalent with that, we have 4 definite articles in French. What are they? Le, la, les, l'apostrophe. I repeat, le, la, les, l'apostrophe, right? So you will be thinking when to use le, when to use la and les and l'apostrophe. Don't worry, I'm gonna teach you step by step when you will use each of them, right? So first of all, we are going to see when to use the article le in French. The article le is used for masculine singular noun. I repeat, the article le is used for masculine singular noun. On utilise l'article le pour les noms masculins singuliers. Alright? So, how will you understand whether the noun is masculine or feminine? I'm going to give you a little bit tips for that. So, most of the noun which end by the letter ER and EUR and IER and O and ON. Most of these nouns are masculine, and we have also the gender rule, you know, we are talking about any male animal or male person, like you know, a man or a boy. So that is 100% sure, without any doubt, that that is masculine noun. So we are going to start with the noun which end by the letter ER. Which are them? I'm going to give only some because there are very long list in fact. So for an example, le boucher. Le boucher. Look at the spelling, it ends by ER. Le boucher, which means the butcher. The butcher, right? Second example, le boulanger. Le boulanger, look at the spelling, it ends by the letter ER. Le boulanger, which means the baker, the baker. Okay, now we are going to see some nouns which end by the letter I, E, R. Okay, for an example, le fermier. Le fermier, which means the farmer. Le fermier, which means the farmer. Look at the spelling, it ends by I-E-R. And second example, le cahier. Le cahier, which means the notebook. Le cahier, which means the notebook. Look at the spelling as well. It ends by I-E-R, right? So I'm going to give you some more example of letter which end by O-N. The letter which end by O-N, le poisson, the fish, and le pantalon, I repeat, le pantalon, the trousers, the trousers. Look at the end, look at the spelling, it ends by O-N, right? So I'm going to give also some examples of the noun which end by the letter O, like for an example, le stylo, which means the pen. Look at the spelling. Le stylo, which means the pen, and le vélo, the bicycle. Look at the spelling as well. So there are very long list, but I think these are going to help you. If we are talking about the gender rule, so le garçon, which means the boy, that is logic that will be 100% masculine noun. The boy, le garçon, which means the boy. Okay, so it is a little bit tricky. There are always some exceptions, but I think these examples are going to help you. Now let's see our next article. Now we are going to see the article la. When to use the article la in French? We use the article la for feminine and singular noun in French. So how can you understand, how can you know that the word is feminine or masculine? So I'm going to give you also tips for that. Most of the noun, I can say 90% of the noun which end by the alphabet E, they are typically feminine nouns. I'm going to give you some examples here, like la banane, the banana, la banane, the banana. You look at the spelling, it ends by E, and you can see also la carotte, the carrot, right? And la voiture, the car. It ends by E also. And another tips I'm going to give you also, that the noun referring to female animals or to women or to girl, these nouns are 100% feminine noun. For an example, la dame, which means the woman, and la fille, which means the girl, la vache, which means the cow. Okay, it is a little bit tricky, but all the noun which end by double consonant and E at last, most of these nouns are typically feminine nouns. For an example, la fillette, which means the young girl. Look at the spelling, it ends by double T-E. It ends by double consonant with E, right? And also la tristesse. Look at the spelling, it ends by double consonant and E at the end. la tristesse, which means the sadness, right? So that is also another tips for you. Any words which end by double consonant with E, they are mostly feminine noun in French. So let's see the other article now. We are going to see the article les. When to use the article les in French. We use the article les for plural noun in French, either it is masculine or feminine, it doesn't matter. It is only if the noun is plural, then you use the article les. So I'm going to give you also some example for that. Les chiens, the dogs. Les voitures, the cars. Les portes, the doors. I repeat. Les chiens, the dogs. Les voitures, the cars. Les portes, the doors. Right? So, it doesn't care whether it is feminine or masculine. Once it is plural, then you can use the article les. Okay, so now finally we are going to see when to use the article L apostrophe. So when to use it? We are going to use the article L apostrophe in front of vowel and the alphabet H in French. Either it is masculine or feminine, but it must be singular noun, right? I repeat again, we are going to use the article L apostrophe for singular noun which start by vowel in French, and also any noun which start by the alphabet H. I'm going to give you some example for that. For an example, l'eau, which means water. L'oiseau, which means the bird, right? L'eau, which means the water. L'oiseau, which means the bird. And another example also, l'étage, which means the floor. So you can see here, it doesn't care either it is feminine or masculine noun. For an example, l'eau is here a feminine noun. It doesn't matter either it is feminine or masculine. It should be a singular which start by vowel only. That is the rule. And for an example, the word which is l'étage, which means the floor, that is a masculine noun here, but we use the L apostrophe because it starts by vowel, right? So now we are going to see the case of H, the alphabet H. For an example, l'hôpital, which means the hospital. L'hôpital, it starts by the letter H, so we use the L apostrophe here, right? So I think that this lesson was very useful for you, and I hope to see you in my next video where we will learn the indefinite article. So do like, share and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you next time. See you, bye bye, take care, au revoir et à très bientôt.